Hello, all. Fusion music is actually a memo kind of a lesson that celebrates the friendship between two great musical legends of all time. This lesson is actually an excerpt from a speech given by Pandit Ravi Shankar on the occasion of the death of his dear friend and companion George Harrison of the Beatles fame. The sitar maestro Pandit Ravi Shankar is an Indian musician who mainly composes Hindustani classical music. He is most famous as a sitar player not only in India but across the world as well. The English musician George Harrison, on the other hand, is world famous as a lead guitarist of the ever famous Beatles group. He is not only a guitarist but he is also a singer and songwriter. George Harrison was more famous among the Indian musical fans not just because of his music but also because of the fact that he embraced Indian culture and tradition a lot throughout his life. This speech is more like an eulogy for the death of a friend, and in this speech, Ravi Shankar actually reminisces the 30 years of friendship between himself and George Harrison. Ravi Shankar here talks about some of Harrison's characteristics, like how he was very childlike and how his smile was very mischievous, and also about Harrison's passion for all kinds of music, not just Western and Indian, but he was very passionate about music of all kinds. And also, he had this deep quest for spirituality and religion, which reflected in him embracing the Indian culture. And also, Harrison was a very humble and down to earth person. And finally, Panditji also talks about Harrison's sense of humor. The Panditji recalls one funny incident between them, that is, when he joked about why he was called as a Pandit, and he said that he was called as a Pandit because he was an expert at the punning game, that is, the word game. So, for that, Harrison was aware that that is not the literal meaning of the word Pandit, and so he also jokingly replies, giving Western names to the four Hindu Vedas. Jokingly calls the four Vedas as the four weather brothers and calls the four Vedas such as the Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Atharva Veda, and Yajur Veda as Rick, Sam, Arthur, and George. So, this is the joke that revolves around his knowledge on Hindu scriptures. So, it clearly shows that Harrison was very fond of Hindu scriptures and Indian spirituality. So, through this comic incident, these aspects about George Harrison is also revealed. And then the Panditji talks about how George Harrison was only able to get a few sitar lessons from Ravi Shankar. It was because of the time constraint and the busy schedule of George Harrison that he was unable to get a full-fledged sitar lesson from Ravi Shankar. So he feels that it was very unfortunate because if he learnt the sitar very voraciously, then he would have become one of the famous sitar players across the world. He could not complete his lessons, and the only sitar lesson he ever had from Ravi Shankar was between the summer and autumn of 1966. And then Ravi Shankar states that Harrison was more Indian than any Indian. It is because of the deep love and the bonding that Harrison had with Indian music and Indian culture. And he was so much in love with Indian tradition and spirituality that he was always gifted spiritual books by many people, including Ravi Shankar and his brother. So, Ravi Shankar seemed to have presented a book on the autobiography of a yogi, and also Ravi Shankar's brother Rajendra Shankar also presented a book, a spiritual book by Swami Vivekananda. After this, Ravi Shankar talks about how his friendship with George Harrison actually elevated him to a level where he was considered to be an international musical superstar. So, Ravi Shankar feels that that kind of recognition was only possible because he was friends with George Harrison. So they both together have conducted a lot of concerts all across the world, and also some of the most eminent musicians of that time, like Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, and Leon Russell, all of them were a part of their concert. And Ravi Shankar feels that such eminent musicians were a part of their concert, and that was only because of Harrison's influence and Harrison's popularity and recognition. So after this, Ravi Shankar goes on to talk about their musical collaborations. So during one of George's visit to India, specifically when he visited Ravi Shankar's home at Varanasi, they first decided to collaborate and do some recordings together. So that was the starting point. So from there, they began to do some recordings both in India and also in abroad in Europe. So Ravi Shankar also visited Harrison's home at Henley for one of the recordings, and then they had this US tour, which during which they gave at least 30 performances. And for this tour, Harrison had specially arranged his 737 Boeing jetliner for just the comfort of these two friends. George also seemed to have been very concerned about Ravi Shankar's health, because when we look at the two of them's age, Ravi Shankar is more like a father to him, because Ravi Shankar is 23 years older to George Harrison. So, from the role of a friend and a disciple in the sense, Harrison had a few sitar lessons from Ravi Shankar, right? So, from the role of a friend and a disciple, their relationship turned into something of more like a father and son relationship. And this father son bonding between the two of them intensified after Ravi Shankar's son Shubodh died in the year 1992. So, before concluding his speech, Ravi Shankar narrates one more funny incident during one of George's visits to India along with his family. So, when Harrison visited some of the metropolitan cities in India like Bombay, Delhi, and Calcutta, the people went crazy and they were in a frenzy. So, the people began to gather huge crowds, and this was something that Harrison hated. He hated all these kinds of crowds and gatherings and people creating stampede. So, he was very upset about it. But then they visited some of the other parts of the country like Rajasthan and Udaipur, where no such problem was faced by them. And at their last stop in Udaipur, one funny incident took place. That is, suddenly, out of nowhere, a huge crowd formed, and initially, all of them thought that it had gathered for George. But then people realized that it was not for George, but it was in fact for Pandit Ravi Shankar. So, people there, they recognized Ravi Shankar, and a huge crowd began to gather. So it amused George, and what he did was he suddenly became a protector to Ravi Shankar, and he safely cordoned Ravi Shankar to their car, a waiting car. So finally, when everybody got inside the car, they burst laughing, because Harrison had turned himself more like a bodyguard at that time to protect the Panditji. So, in his concluding lines, Panditji says how his own family was very close with George Harrison, and also he talks about George's magnanimous heart and caring attitude. Harrison was fearless and conscious, but he was also a God fearing person and a beautiful soul. So, Ravi Shankar concludes his speech with this heart touching quote. So, why the title Fusion Music is obvious, because the friendship between the two people, and these two people are not from the same background. One is a very famous Indian musician, and the other one is an English musician. So, it is the fusion of these two music. So, the mutual love they had for music is what brought them together. So, that is why this lesson is titled as Fusion Music. So, with that, we come to the end of the session. Thank you for watching the video, and if there are any doubts or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you.